Alright, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Columbia Basin Hobby YouTube channel. Today I am working on a little TRX4 build that I've been doing. I haven't done any on video, but I've got all the lighting kit in this, the Traxxas lighting kit. I've got the Traxxas wheels with the brass inserts. I did, let's see if I can get this off here. I did put some inner fender wells in it. I can't remember where I got them. I got them from Amazon, but I don't remember what company. I did have to modify them a little bit back here to fit the lights, but that was easy enough to do. But anyways, I went and ordered myself the brushless kit for this, the motor and ESC and stuff like that, because I still wanted to keep my remote and everything else. But I thought I'd do a little bit of a speed test, see how slow that's, and then you gotta get powered up. That's about as slow as it'll go, and then you get up against something and you gotta give it some more throttle, and it's noisy. Gotta keep pulling the trigger. So yeah, see, here's what I'm doing. Barely going, barely going, barely going. It goes up against something, you gotta push just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, same with going forward. Going about as slow as you can go, and it just kind of stops. You gotta pull the trigger a little bit more. So yeah, it's not really controlled, but it is a stock brush system, and it's not real fast. So anyways, we're gonna do the Traxxas brushless kit on it, which is basically just the brushless motor and a brushless speed control, and everything is supposed to bolt right in and be the same. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna pull all this out, and then once I get the new stuff, I'll put it in. So anyways, yeah. Alright, we're back onto my brushless power system for my Traxxas TRX4 Bronco. Like I said, I got the Traxxas brushless system for it, and then I got the light bars and stuff for this, and it also fits the Defender. So I got that, and I ended up getting some metal drive shafts for it also. So anyways, let's break into this box and see what's all in it. I will admit, this is a little spendy. These are like 120 bucks. To me, you can buy stuff cheaper, but it is Traxxas, and I wanted to be able to use my light kit with it and everything else, so you pretty much have to do this. But there's the instructions, motor mount, that kind of stuff. I don't think it needs the motor mount. That maybe if it's, I don't know, maybe you need the motor mount. I guess I should read the instructions, huh? What do the instructions say? It does say to mount the plate. Okay. So they want you to mount the plate first with 2x4. Probably these longer ones. maybe not. Oh, they are probably the shorter ones, aren't they then? Okay. They are the shorter ones. Snug those up. Two longer ones are to go into the transmission here. Let's see if I can push it all out that side. There we go. Oops. Okay. It finally started. Man, those didn't start the easiest. Sure, this will probably be pretty smooth, but for the price, I don't know if it's, I mean, the Red Cat kit I put in my Ascent, I mean, the motor was probably like 25 bucks, and the speed control and new remote together, because it's a receiver and ESC in one, that whole thing was probably like, I don't know, $38 or $40. So you're looking at 60 bucks, you know, 60 some dollars for a whole kit, and that thing is super smooth. So I will see what this is like. Alrighty, those are all snugged up. Alright, this goes in like that, yeah. So let's put my drive shafts in. Alright. Get the drive shafts in there. Get the motor transmission in. Screw it all in. Alright, well, I got all the wiring in here, got my battery in. Now let's get the speed control in. Speed control receiver, which goes in like that. And then the motor wire, see, servo runs like this. Wow, you can hardly see. Okay, it goes this way. It goes like that. This motor wire runs to this side. It goes in like this. There you go. We'll have to wrap some wires up here, stuff like that. But yeah, now next put these on. I can get my lights in there. I may move everything. I'm gonna move to that side, I think. Yeah, there, like that. There's more room on that side anyways. There we go. So anyways, I'll end up kind of wrapping it up like that. That way my battery can go in there. So anyways, I will be back again here in a little bit. Alright, got everything mounted. Got my wiring all set. Let's put drive shafts in. When I put my drive shafts in, I'm pretty particular as to which way I have my screws facing. I like them facing the same way. I don't know, just the way I've always done it. So go. There we go, new drive shafts. Oh yeah, it's pretty smooth. All right, let's put this on. Should be a direct bolt up, bolt in Light Kit. Instructions out. So this for the Bronco. Same with that. Put that through. That's kind of nice. It's kind of cool. And then take a couple of these little guys right there. Okay, so that's step one basically. Now this is for the Land Rover, which we don't need, and that'll go up on here somehow, some way, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Now we've got to remove the front grille and stuff. Must be a 2 mil. Oh, and of course we gotta pull out the lights too. No. Okay. That should pop out. There we go. Alright, so get that in or out. Need to, in this, great, all my stuff is falling out here. Oh, it goes all the way through. Somehow. Oh. How does that go all the way through? Huh. Okay. So I gotta let's see exactly how that's supposed to go. I'll figure it out. I'll come. So here's what you do. You put a ream, a 5 mil hole right there. That goes there. That kind of goes there. They send these longer screws here to go through. So I just ran them through the hole there. Just ran them through the grill. So that's what these longer ones do. They go through this, through the grill, and into the other piece. So basically, once you put these in, you've pretty much made it to where you don't really want to take it back off again because you've kind of messed it up. So there, it should look like that when it's done. I'll bring this out, make sure it's in all the way. There we go. There. Let's put these back in if I can. Just like that. Goes like that. There we go. There you go. That's what the front should look like. Put those aside. There's that. So now for the top. Looks like we have to unscrew the roof rack. Wow, those are tiny, tiny screws. Okay, there's the 4 teeny tiny little screws to pull the roof rack off. There we go, roof rack is off. Now, so this will go on this. Okay, it goes this way. No, it goes this way. I don't see how that goes. Oh, okay. Snaps over like that. Okay. So it goes right there. I need to ream another hole about right here-ish. hopefully that will be big enough. Yep, there we go. And it should just pop back in like that. Put the screws back in. Looks like, how does that all my harness? Oh, okay, that goes into there. Okay, that goes into there. Right, let's put this right. You say they want that about right here. There we go. This plugs into this. Well, I'll get the wiring figured out here and get it all mounted, and then I'll come back and show you what I did, how I did it. Alright, got all the wiring here kind of done up. Put a little piece of clear tape in the front here so that you can't see it come down there from the light bar. So, need to bind this to this. So I need to push the set, turn it on, red light should blink. Same thing with this, push the set, plug it in, and there it's bound. I think my battery's going dead. Yeah, my battery's dead. My battery's dead. Yeah. So this battery's going dead. So, but let's plug the lights in and see how the lights look. If they all work like they should. Oh yeah, my lights are wigging out because the battery's dead. Yeah, I need to. There we go. Yeah, they're still wigging. Yeah, my batteries are dead, so I need to. Yeah. Yeah, my batteries are dead. They're wigging out. This battery's dead, so I'm gonna have to. It's weird. Only when I put it on. Weird. Wonder what's going on there. Only when I put it on did they start wigging. Huh. That's weird. Look at that. They're fine now. They're perfect now. But when I put it on. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Huh. Weird. It may be my battery. But anyways, it definitely is slower. Yeah, I think my battery's going dead. It won't. Yep, there it goes. So I will have to test another time when my battery is up a little more. But until then, let me charge my battery and we'll go from there. Once I do that, then we'll plug it back in and make sure everything works right. Alright, got my battery charged in this thing. I don't know, I still don't understand why the lights are flickering. But wow, that is, yeah, that's quite a bit slower than what the stock one was. And just squeeze the trigger and you don't move it and it just crawls. That is way smoother. Way better. Wow. I don't know if you can see the motor spit it in there. Yeah, look how slow that motor can spin. That's just crazy. Kind of see it. Just barely moves. That is definitely a lot better. And then, yeah, let's put the box up here. Or those there. There we go. Yeah. Not give it any more throttle. Just give it that, and it just crawls up. No problem. Yeah, man, barely. That's crazy. That is way, way better. Now if I can just figure out why are those lights, and it's got some speed too. But the control, wow. Cool, alrighty. Well, there it is. I don't know if I did a complete walk around of it, but this is kind of what I've been building. It's got all Injora axles. Now the Injora axle shafts and stuff. So it's just now it's got an Injora servo even on it, so we'll see how long that lasts. But anyways, that's my build that I've done. So, and I really like it. I could just figure out why the lights are flickering. So, maybe it's the servo. Because the servo's kind of, yeah, I'm wondering if it's the servo. But anyways, hope that you like this little build, and we'll talk to you on the next one.